Hey, so we've got a new guest and a new boredom buster. In fact, this guest has brought in a guest with her. We have Izzie and her grandma.
What?
Your gramophone. Far out, what is this thing, Izzie?
It's paper mache.
But it's
a record player with that horn on it thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what is that horn on it thing all about?
It's meant to project the sound.
Okay. It's not a working gramophone, is it?
No, it's not.
But it does look pretty impressive. And I guess the question is, why? Why did you make a gramophone?
Because in art, we were doing like technology paper mache. So technology was the theme, and everyone was doing paper mache phones and like iPods and everything. And
so nice, small, compact little things.
Yeah, and I wanted to be not normal.
Well, no. Well, I tell you what, it might not be normal, but it is absolutely fantastic. What did the school think?
They were impressed, yeah, because I don't think anyone had made anything like that.
Did the other kids in your class or in the school know what it was?
Not really. My best friend had to ask what it was, and I was like, how do you not know what that is?
Do you have a gramophone at home?
No, but I want one.
You want one like
I
this?
want a record player.
A record player, sure,
Yeah.
sure. And is that a record that you would play at home if you had one?
No.
Beethoven's what?
Beethoven, I don't know.
Symphony number 3 in E flat major.
Snazzy.
It would sound pretty impressive coming out of something like this, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Did it take you long to make?
Yeah.
Yeah, how long?
A week, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
How did you make it?
Well, I made the box at school, and yeah, I made that in like 30 minutes, so that was pretty simple.
Sure.
And then I cut up little triangle bits of cardboard to make the horn, and then stuck those together, then paper mache'd them, and folded these things out. And then just stuck it on a pole and stuck it in the box.
Do you do much paper mache anyway?
No, no.
Okay.
No, not at all.
So a pretty mammoth task for not being a regular macher.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive. Well done. Hey, look, I wonder whether you might show us a little bit of paper macheing now that you've got this newfound skill.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so with a little bit of tally magic, we are now set up for a masterclass in paper mache. No pressure now, Izzie.
Okay.
So what do we do first?
So first we have to stick all these fan-like cone things together with some tape.
Okay.
Let's get some. Beautiful.
Will the tape be on the inside or the outside, or does it not matter?
It doesn't really matter, but I put it on the inside so it looks neater.
Right.
Okay, that's all secure, I think, hopefully. So then you just fold it up like that.
How about I help you hold it?
Okay.
Great.
Thanks. Beautiful. Okay, now when you do that, you have to fold these up.
Ah, perfect.
Beautiful. And, yep. Snazzy.
It certainly is.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then after that, you have to just plop on a whole ton of glue and a whole ton of newspaper.
It's as simple as that. Whoa, mozzarella glue.
Yeah. So I like to just do it like that, so then it's just easier to stand up. Still doesn't exactly have to be neat.
Okay, if we turn it this way, then I have an idea what you're doing. Makes it more difficult for you, but everybody else can see. How mean of me.
You can just tear that off. You can just keep doing that the whole way around.
Okay. How many layers of paper mache do you need?
My art teacher told me to do 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She just said 2 layers of newspaper and 1 layer of newsprint, like the clear newspaper without the printing on it.
Sure. And I guess that's so that when you paint over it, you don't need as much paint.
Yeah.
Do you have to leave it long before you put the next layer on?
With this glue, no, but if your glue's really like watery, then yeah, probably.
Okay.
So then it has time to dry. But this is nice and thick, so I feel like it will dry pretty quickly.
Sure. Have you ever tried making glue yourself with flour and water?
Yeah, when I was little.
Yeah?
I tried that. I don't really remember it, but yeah.
And you used it for paper mache?
Yeah.
Did it work okay?
I think so, yeah. Apparently, according to my mum, it went a bit mouldy, but, you know.
Oh, okay. I guess flour and water would do that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So don't use that for anything you want permanent, for long term.
Yeah.
Perfect. So what are you trying to do with the paper mache? What's the idea of putting that on?
So then it just gets rid of like all the sellotape so that you don't see it as much, and it just kind of looks like one big thing instead of just like a couple of little things.
All stuck together,
stuck together.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Brilliant.
Stick that on.
Okay, well that's a general idea of how you do paper mache. Glue and paper.
Yeah.
And the paper's really easy. You just tear it into strips, don't you?
Yeah.
We had a bit of fun before as we were tearing the strips together. We ended up with lots of little pieces when you really want the longer strips.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter, does it? You don't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
It's all about just recycling and reusing and having a bit of fun. Awesome, Izzie. Thank you so much for coming in and helping us.
You're welcome.
Brilliant. Will you come and visit us again?
Sure.
Thank you.
Why not?
Cool.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time. Remember, if you're enjoying these clips, like, subscribe, maybe even share. And we'll have a new guest next week. For more information, head to suzy.co.nz. See ya.